Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the EVES auction room here this afternoon. Unfortunately, the team at EVES, we've had a bit of a tough week this week. We've lost one of our, what I could only describe as one of our stalwarts. Alison Stewart was our events and sponsorship manager. She's been with the company for 17 years. Unfortunately, Alison passed away in the years of Monday morning. Alison was, in her role as our events and sponsorship manager, was also very well known and very well respected in the community. And certainly our thoughts go out to Paul and Gareth, her twin boys, going through this time at the moment. So just out of respect for Alison, we just, and our team at EVES, we've got a lot of people watching via the live stream, so would you mind just joining us in a moment's silence for Alison? Thank you very much, folks. We really appreciate that. Alison was certainly a strong advocate of our auction business as well. She was very supportive in the auction arena, and I worked with Alison a lot doing charity auctions as well, which she was an absolutely outstanding organiser. So certainly our thoughts go to the family. She'll be sorely missed. Right, so yeah, went well so far. So by way of introduction, folks, my name is Grant Child, and my responsibility today is to facilitate proceedings. Of course, I've got Robin looking after the technology in the auction room. We've also got Karen, the two Craigs, and Trevor on hand. If your bids don't take me to the reserve price, then that's the level that I'm authorised to sell the properties. If we don't reach that level, I'll simply pause the auction and we'll give you that opportunity through one of the negotiation team to see if we can help you reach agreement with our sellers. Because if you don't, folks, and I close the auction, anybody can come forward with an offer, and we've already got two properties today that we've got conditional offers coming forward after the auction. So there is a lot of conditional buyers out there in the marketplace at the moment, just not quite in that cash position that you are. So we wish you the best in your endeavours here today. Documentation, let's quickly run through that. Obviously the buyers and sellers guide, well, that's been around for over 12 years now. You've been on the basis that we've provided you that, and of course they are available in the stand outside of the auction room as well. In that same stand, folks, as you walk through the back door there, you will have noticed the finalised copies of the contracts of sale. They've been circulated in draft form, as you see there on the screen. The only thing that I'm going to remind you of is, of course, the conduct of auction. That's superimposed on blue. It's all set out on the front page of the contract in this area here, which of course you will have had the opportunity to peruse. So by way of any bidding today, I'm going to assume that you've read, understood, accept that contract, and of course you will have also read the conduct of today's auction. The only two things I'll remind you about as far as that conduct is concerned is your obligations. If the hammer falls in your favour, congratulations. But before the party starts, we've got a little bit of work to do, as in completing the documentation, and of course paying the deposit equaling 10% of the purchase price here today. Of course, that forms the deposit. The balance is then transacted on settlement date, and I'll confirm those dates as we work our way through. One other point that I just want to mention today, folks, is vendor bidding. Vendor bids, I'm the only one authorised to submit vendor bids. I have the authority of the owners to use vendor bids. I will only use a vendor bid if I've only got one person participating in the auction, and I will simply use that to work alongside you, work with you, get you to a level where I can pause the auction and the vendors are happy to discuss with you further from there. Essentially, if I'm holding a bid on behalf of our sellers at any level, the vendors through me are saying to you, thanks but no thanks. If you wish to purchase my property, you will need to be above that. I will clearly disclose all vendor bids to you as well, folks, so no hidden agenda there. Total transparency, just a method to see if we can't help you secure the property here this afternoon. Haven't answered any questions at this point in time, and of course welcoming our viewers watching via the live stream as well. No questions? Right, let's press on straight into it. So 21 Pemberton Crescent is the first property up this afternoon. Now this one's been marketed by Ashley and Diane Davidson, as Ash just coming through the door there. Now, a little bit of a difference with this property, folks. It was scheduled for, I think it was 2 weeks' time, this one. Was it 2 weeks' time or next week? It was 2 weeks' time. The owners have received a pre-auction contract that was acceptable to them, and that contract has been signed. We brought the auction forward here today to give everybody equal opportunity to purchase the property. Now, I will disclose the level of that contract very shortly, folks. That's the level where the owners have set the reserve price. I will then invite any bids over that level to give everybody equal opportunity to secure it. There will be no vendor bidding on this one, folks. Absolutely no vendor bidding. So I'm going to leave it entirely up to you. So the property in question, 21 Pemberton Crescent. It is a robust brick, fully fenced, standalone home, and it's got its own driveway, just a short, flat stroll to the Gretton village as well. So if you need a good location, folks, nice and handy to the Gretton shops, then this one certainly ticks the boxes. It's a freehold estate, offering you 456 square metres of land, more or less, all described in record of title 387874. The channels, the smoke detector, it does stay, but it's as is. No warranties on the smoke detector. Any other changes to the channels at all? No changes there. And our settlement date's still 20 days from today's date, or such other date as mutually agreed between both parties. The aspect of the property, folks, a very sunny northeasterly aspect, and of course you've got the cosy heat pump, not long to go, and it's going to start turning into a cooling pump for you as we head towards the spring period, not too far away. The open plan living room, that allows easy entertaining. You've got French doors that access to the front patio as well, that you can see there on the screen. Absolutely superb indeed. A super generous kitchen. It's got the new vinyl in there as well. It's been an extremely well maintained home since purchased new almost 13 years ago. So of course, those of you that have been there, you will also remember those pretty gardens and wide views over Pemberton Park as well. So, like I said, the auction has been brought forward. The owners are in contract. That contract was signed at $850,000. I now invite any bids over that level. Anything over $850,000 gives you the opportunity to bid for the keys and secure the property here today. Perhaps a $5,000 rise. Happy to take 2.5 if it's there. The auction has been brought forward for you, folks. I'll take a single if it's there. Do I have a $1,000 rise? Somebody make it $851. Be quick now. I'm going to call it 3 times. If I don't get any bids very quickly, folks, the hammer will come down. The property will be sold to the pre-auction contract. First call now. Any advance on 850? Second, third, last opportunity, and we're out. Well, girls, being no further bids, I now declare the property sold at $850,000. And of course, congratulations to our sellers. Moving straight on to our second property for the afternoon, folks, 13A Simpson Road, Charlotte Garden, certainly needing no introduction to the real estate market. If you've ever had a whimsical dream to own a unique home that's got character, charm, and loads of coastal cool, then Charlotte has certainly scratched this one out, and it is one to go to the top of the list, I would suggest for you. It is a freehold estate, 357 square metres of land, more or less, all confirmed in record of title SA 66D, folio 781. Now, the irrigation system, Charlotte, it does stay, but no warranties that come with that, it's as is. So, 20 working days from today's date, still our settlement date, but flexibility around that as well. This lovable multi-level home, folks, that allows your inner city kid and closet hermit hearts to beat in unison indeed. Those aren't my words, those were the words from Charlotte's marketing, and it's certainly very appropriate to this property indeed. You've got the open plan kitchen and dining area. It flows effortlessly to the generously sized exterior balcony as well. Well, I guess it would be an exterior balcony. It's a little bit hard to get one. Well, you get the odd ones on the inside, don't you? Yeah, they call them mezzanines, I think, don't they, on the inside. But no doubt this will be your favourite summer spot, folks, in time to come. Somewhere beachy, you get a little bit country, you've got the bush retreat, that meets the beach back vibes as well. So somewhere to dome your DIY camp and add your own touch to it. So simply today, guys, that dream comes true at 13A Simpson Road. I know people would think that Simpson Road over recent years with the elevation and levels would be expecting this to be an expensive property. Happy to take an opening bid at $800,000. Somebody start me away at 800. Simply, all the option is for, folks, is to give you the cash buyers the first opportunity here today. First call round for a start. Happy to start your way at 800. Second call, are we in or out? Third, final opportunity for cash. Otherwise, I'll simply close the auction. Been working with Charlotte for a long time now. I know how she works. You're going to see a contract on this property very quickly. Last opportunity. Auction's closed, Charlotte, can hand it back to you. And I look forward to getting the text message from you letting me know that that property is under contract.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Next one up is number 9, Camellia Avenue, of course, we're out in Mokoroa here, where Keith from our Bethlehem office is specialising out there. Have a look at that on the screen there, folks. That's what's going to change your lifestyle and change your level of comfort there. You've got those stunning harbour views from both sides of the home here at number 9, Camellia Avenue. Just before I cover off all the legal aspects, I want to make it abundantly clear. I did make reference in my preamble about conditional buyers out there, and I know Janelle has already got a conditional offer prepared and ready. Well, we've got one coming to present to the owner should the property not be sold in the next few moments. So your opportunity is here, folks. We can't be any fairer and provide any more transparency than that. Back to the property, to the legal aspects of the property rather, it's a freehold estate, 627 square metres of land, more or less, all described in record of title SA 7C folio 407. 40 working days, Janelle is still our settlement date. Any other changes to the channels list? No changes there, all is circulated there. So back to the property itself there, you've got ample room for the camper van and visitors. You've got an absolutely fantastic location here in Mokoroa, folks. And it's you're located nice and handy where it's an easy walk to the beach and the cafe as well. The home itself, a solid 1970s property, so you've got those touches of yesteryear, but it has been beautifully renovated, so you've still got the modern conveniences as well. I would sum this property up, folks, as a stunning home in a nice quiet cul-de-sac, and of course, as I mentioned, those stunning harbour views from both sides. In your hands, buyers, your opportunity, if you're in that position of cash, is to get in ahead of the conditional buyer that has already expressed interest with Janelle to put an offer forward to our sellers. But you need to be quick. First call. Second, last chance for cash interest. You need to disclose it now or forever hold your peace. Okay, close the auction. Off you go there, Janelle. I'm sure that buyer's going to be delighted to work with you and get that property under contract. I look forward to getting the text message from you. Delay for the music to come in, so save me having to sing to entertain you folks. We'll just get on with the next property. Next one is 17C Meadowland Street, marketed by Sarah Brown, working out of our Mount Maunganui office. Although the property is located in Matua, it's in one of Tauranga's most desired suburbs. You'll find this low maintenance, comfortable option here. And although Sarah works out of a Mount office, she's been marketing this one here in Matua as well. It is what's commonly known as a cross-lease freehold. Record of title SA 26D folio 1009 confirms all the legal aspects of it. Sarah, any changes to the channels list that you've had originally circulated?
No.
Just confirm for me that 10 working days from today's date is still the settlement date, but flexibility around that. Not too far away, 10 working days by my calculations. It's only a couple of weeks, so you can be in here and enjoying the spring comfortably here. Ease of living that's combined with the modern finishes on the home here. It's enhanced by the raked cathedral ceilings there that, of course, give you that sense of space as well. The modern, beautiful modern kitchen flowing off that spacious open plan living area and dining area. You've got that heat pump again. I'll make mention of that to keep you nice and warm in the tail end of our winter, but obviously I'm not quite sure why they always call them heat pumps, because in the summer they're cool pumps. So I don't know who named them, but perhaps they need to rethink that. Not quite sure how you explain heat and cold at the same time though. So the property itself there is known for quality schools, including the Matua Primary, and certainly an easy walk down to the waterfront there where you've got Ferguson Park through to Coolum Park, all a nice easy stroll along the waterfront there, not too far away from 17C Meadowland Street. In your hands, buyers, where would you like to start me away for this one? I understand you've got somebody expressing some interest in this one, Sarah, but they've got a house to sell first. So, so in your hands, buyers, cash buyers, here's your chance to get in first. 17C Meadowland Street. Open bids, just for cash. Once, twice, last chance for cash interest. Right, close it down. I'm sure that buyer's going to be delighted to be able to get their property on the market, get that sold, and get them into Meadowland Street as soon as possible there. Zero?
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome. Right, moving through the catalogue quite smoothly there today, folks. Some great properties still to come. In particular, this one here at number 2, Caldera Close, out there at the lakes. We've got Ash and Brian Davidson been back on the job there with this particular property there. So certainly a home that's blending rich cedar and riverstone assets with a stroke of genius. That was obviously part of the design brief when the property was designed and built. It was actually built as an ex-penny show home, so it has being a show home, an ex-show home, you get all the top of the range stuff. There's no compromises from the building companies when they build a show home. They put everything into it, and of course over the years this property has certainly become a lakes landmark. So one that's been particularly admired by many people as they drive past the front door. The legal aspects of it is a freehold estate, record title 330012 in the South Auckland Registry Office, confirms you buy 680 square metres of land here today. Now all the built-in speakers, folks, they are as is, whereas they do stay. Right, but there's no warranties that come with them, but you do get those as part of your purchase price. And the fridge freezer is actually excluded from the sale. It's not staying if you want to take that with them. So just ticking the boxes there. Thursday the 17th of November. Plenty of time for lotto tickets between now and then. So buy today and save your pennies, because I can tell you now, if you don't buy it today, it's not going to stick around too long indeed. Obviously the kitchen plays centre stage to this property, resplendent in carbon and stainless steel palette. Absolutely superb indeed. The quality that sets this home apart from those that surround it is absolutely sublime. You've got those distinctive riverstone elements continued through the home that encompasses the gas fireplace and of course that striking entranceway that's sure to capture your family and friends' heart the first time they visit you after you've settled and moved in and settled in. Extensive list of extras incorporating the electric shutters, the underfloor bathroom heating, the garden irrigation system, plus an abundance of storage. Just the special little things that were done when this was built as a show home, and they all remain. So, in your hands, buyers, who would you like to start me away for this one?
1 mil.
Pardon?
1 million.
Oh, I thought you said that. I was hoping there'd be a little bit more added to it. Okay, we'll take the opening bid at $1 million. That sort of level will go in $100,000 rises from here. At $1 million, I'm going to go there, folks. It takes me to 1.1. First call now, are we in or out? Second time, third, last opportunity. More than happy to advance you on behalf of the seller then at $1,100,000 with me. At 1.1 it is now, take me to 1.2 if you will. At 1,000,001 it is. 1.2. 1.2 we go now. At $1,200,000 with my starting bid at the back. Next move, the strategic move is obviously to go to 1.3. First call now at $1,200,000. Second time, third, last opportunity, advancing you in the direction that we need to be at 1.3 on behalf of the seller now. Vendor bid at $1,300,000. Happy to take a 50 on top now if it'll make it a little bit easier for you. At $1,300,000, away from my instructions and certainly away from the property's value at this point in time. 50 is it? First call now at $1,300,000, chasing down a $50,000 rise. Are we in or out? Second call now. Third, final opportunity. Shaking your head the wrong way at the back of the room there. Happy to advance it on behalf of the seller then at 1,350. Still a little way to go for it to reach my instruction level and certainly the property's value at this point in time. First call now at 1.35. Are we in or out? Second call. Third. Last chance. Happy to take a 25 on top. If that'll help you. Pop a 25 on top will give you the opportunity to discuss with the seller. Otherwise I'm simply going to close the auction down. Shaking your head the wrong way to treat the property with respect. Ash, I'm more than happy on behalf of the vendors to advance the bidding now to $1,400,000. I'll call it 3 times. If I don't get anything on top of that, we'll simply close the auction and we'll continue with the marketing. Once, twice, third, last chance at 1.4. Auction's closed and back to you, Ash. We'll work to do to find the right buyer for that one at this point in time. Right, 47 Component close, Charlotte Gardner, the marketing consultant, again out of our Patmar office. Again, I'll take you back to my preamble, folks, where I mentioned that the market is running hot with conditional buyers. This property here, I mentioned that we've got a couple of properties with conditional offers ready to present. And of course, this is one of them, Charlotte. We've got a conditional offer set to go, just waiting signature, and then we're good to go. So, cash buyers will give you the first opportunity to purchase the property here. 47 Tauranga Close. It's perched on that very impressive 650 square metre site, more or less. It's an almost brand new barrack home, setting the ultimate memory-making backdrop for one lucky family here to purchase this property. The legal aspects of it is 650 square metres, and record of title 954481 confirms it as a freehold estate, the best class of ownership in New Zealand. 20 working days, Charlotte, still our settlement date on this one. Any other changes to the channels listed? All as circulated there. So some precise planning went into the functional layout of this property and the design brief. We've got that perfect separation between the light-filled central living areas, all 4 bedrooms, the bathroom and the powder room. So certainly a very clever and functional design, I would suggest, with this one there, Charlotte. You've got the easy flow to the outdoor living area, where you've got the absolute magic of nostalgia will begin in your life, but you have to buy the property first and get settled in. You've got a choice to dine undercover or al fresco in privacy, thanks to the tall fencing that wraps around the perimeter of the property. You've also got that a little bit cropped off there by Charlotte's name and our logo at the bottom of the screen, but you've got that extra large lawn there, plenty of space for the littlies to run around there. Of course, the fencing keeps them nice and safe, but plenty of space for somebody that's thinking about adding a pool or something like that, Charlotte. So great options here, folks. 47 Tauranga Close. Like I said, we've got a conditional offer set to go in your hands, buyers. Cash is king in the auction room. Start me away wherever you like, and I'm happy to work with you from there. First call now, and we're out. Your second time. Third, last chance for cash. Close the auction. Off you go there, Charlotte, and present that conditional offer. I'm going to give you until about 7 o'clock tonight. 7:30? Okay. Generous. Right, next one up, folks, 74 Kinloch Way. Jacob Greer, being our marketing consultant, working out of our Bethlehem office here for this one. It's an impressive property. It's got that, those wonderful king-size, expansive north-facing deck there, offering all-day sun, and of course it's elevated for those wonderful views across Bethlehem as well. The legal aspects of it, SA 72D Folio 122 is the record of title that confirms the freehold estate, 622 square metres more or less is your land size, and the wall opener does stay, but no warranties with that one. It's as is. Yep. And a clause in the contract at the request of the vendor or solicitor authorising early release of the deposit. 40 working days is still our settlement date there, Jacob. Any other changes to the channels list or anything? So rain, hail or shine, this is the perfect spot for a quiet coffee or certainly socialising with family and friends there. You've got that easy flow to the wonderful deck with a pleasant urban outlook as well. Working in the kitchen is an absolute pleasurable experience there, where you're going to be happy to repeat your time in the kitchen day after day. It is so pleasant indeed. Your family's feast, they're certainly going to be upgraded once you take residence in this property here. Being an absolute sun trap, well, you've got it all taken care of as far as your daily warmth is concerned, and all about location, well, it is nice and handy to the Bethlehem town centre as well. In your hands, buyers, we would like to say go for this one. We've got some interest in this one. Happy to start your way at 850. 850 to get me underway. Well, we'll start your way with a vendor bid then at $850,000, just to give you the opportunity. If you're in that position of cash, you need to bid now. At $850,000, happy to chase down a $20,000 rise now. At 850, it takes me to 870. Let's go there quickly now. Just started the auction to give you the cash buyer's first opportunity to work with our sellers here today. First call, second time, third. Last chance in or out at 870. Happy to advance it on behalf of the seller, then treating the property with respect at 870. 870 is with me. Vendor bid at this point in time at 870. Just looking for another advance now. Take me to 890 if you will there, folks. I've only just started the auction to give you the opportunity to bid and buy. First call now at 870. Take me to 890 if you will. Second, third, last chance. Jacob, I'm not going to leave the property there. I'm going to advance it again on behalf of the seller now at $890,000. At 890, take me through the 900 threshold, put 910 on the floor. I'm happy to give you the opportunity to work with our seller at that point in time. At $890,000, are we in or out? Once, twice, last chance in or outs. Happy to take it through then, Jacob, on behalf of the seller now at $910,000. $910,000, call it 3 times. If I don't get any bids from the floor, then you're going to have to compete outside of the auction room. Once, twice, last chance in or outs. Auction's closed. Hand it back to you, Jacob. 22 by 12 Tory Way is our next property here. Now Ken's from our Bethlehem office been hard at work on this property. I know she had a buyer that expressed some interest in that earlier than the property we've just called, so Janelle will be back with us in a few moments. Now Tory Way, you've got that low maintenance home grower option where you can walk to the golf or the new shopping complex, all nice and handy to this location. The legal aspects of it is a strata and freehold. 425629 is the record of title that describes all the legal aspects of it, and as is standard with a strata and freehold, you bid on the basis we've provided you with the pre-contract disclosure statement in accordance with section 146 of the Unit Titles Act 2010. 15 working days from today's date is your settlement date for this one, and there have been no additional changes to the channels list that you see there on the screen, transferred straight from the draft contract that Janelle has been circulated. You've got great entertaining backing onto the tree line that gives you wonderful privacy and everything, and of course the home is very well orientated on the site there so that you get plenty of daily sunshine as well. You've got a functional open plan configuration where the sun just absolutely pours in throughout the day there. The body corp, well that includes things like house insurance, the all exterior maintenance, the gardens, access to the pool and the communal function area is all taken care of, and from this handy location you can walk to the golf course and the new shopping complex indeed. So if you have to take a $700,000 start on this one, folks, we say go at 700. Just here to work with the cash. I can tell you now, folks, there's been a number of people in recent weeks that have come along to the auction, they haven't done anything. They've been very disappointed afterwards because they've had to compete with conditional offers and they've missed out. Can't be any fairer than that. It's not a threat. It's not a sales pitch. It's just telling you as it is. You have to take 700 start. Once, twice, last chance for cash in or outs. Auction's closed. Janelle, how much do we need to buy a property like this at this location?
It's now listed at
$785,000. If you're interested in this property there, folks, it's got lots of benefits and lots of advantages going for it. Just catch up with Janelle. She works out of our Bethlehem office. $785 is your buy now price for this property, and I don't think it's going to stick around too long at that price. Janelle, very well priced. All right, lucky last one today, folks. 247 Bellevue Road. Julie Parkinson from our Bethlehem office. From our Mount office joining forces on this one here. 247 Bellevue Road. Have a look at it up there on the screen. You've got those glorious uninterrupted 180-degree views over the urban outlook through to the Mount, and of course you've got the harbour as well. Legal aspects of the property: record of title SA 11D folio 644 confirms the freehold estate offers you 870 square metres of land, more or less. 17th of August 2022 is the settlement date. We're a long way for 2023, and you're a bit late if you're trying for 2021. So any other changes to the channels list there, girls? No changes there, so all as circulated there. You've got the multi-level home with lots of choices on the ground floor. You could use it as a big rumpus. It could be a second living area. It could be a home gym. It could even be a work from home situation as well. The opportunity to curl up in the window seat with a good book and just absolutely bask in the sunshine you see come up on the screen on the left-hand side there. And of course, we remind you of views from just about every room in the house as well. Of course, it would be remiss if I didn't, excuse me, if I didn't remind you of the wonderful Bellevue location. You've got the Brookfield Shopping Centre not too far away, surrounded by reputable schoolings, right from the little tiny tots there, preschool, right through to Otamoto College, all handy to home at 247 Bellevue Road. Happy to take a start at $900,000 if you've got it here today, folks. 900 gets me underway for 247 Bellevue Road. Probably get me a little bit excited as well. I'm assuming there's no bids at the auction, folks. We just move straight into phase 3 and work with those conditional buyers who seem to be dominating the market at the moment. Your cash buyers, you get the first crack here today in the auction room. First call for a start. Second, last chance in or outs. Okay, I'm going to close the auction. We obviously have a bit of action to receive trade for this one. How much do we need? $949,000 is your buying our price for this property, folks. 949. That's all you need to buy this property. Think about what I've presented to you. Think about what's on offer. Either Jan from our Mount office or Julie from our Bethlehem office. Happy to take you through the property as soon as you are ready. The auction is now closed, priced at 949. That concludes our offerings for today, folks. On behalf of the team at EVES, thanks for your attendance and we bid you a good afternoon.